Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. It's been ages since I played this game. When I last played it I was still recording videos in regular 1080p, not with 60 frames per second, but this time around I have 60 frames per second for you. And this is actually one of those games that I almost kind of forgot about. It's one of those games that I only really play when I'm recording, because I feel guilty playing it for myself and then recording other stuff afterwards. But I get distracted with other games, other things. Sometimes I'm not really interested in recording anything, or I feel like playing a different game, and then this kind of falls by the wayside. So I want to get back into it a little bit more because I actually do really like the game. And I figured I'd start out with something a little bit more easy, which I noticed this little icon here. It's a wanted target. It's a war criminal. We can press the spacebar to see more info. We have Grivapsh or something, I don't know. I think it's a code name, but we can get money for killing her. So not much is known about her past except that her whole family died in 1993 during Georgian shelling of their hometown. Grivapsh is ruthless in her revenge, and due to her relentless cruelty during current conflict, she quickly rose through the separatists' ranks. Recently, she took command of her own cell in the mining town region. So, we have to find her. She is 51 years old, she has red short-cut hair, she has amber eyes, she is slender, and her height is about 170. Yeah, we have other people around here as well, I guess, that we should be able to kill. But this guy, or this woman, was pretty close by, so I made her my target. And yeah, she's going to be right here. Or somewhere in this area, I suppose. So yeah, let's go find her. Let's go put a bullet in her brain. I have to refamiliarize myself a little bit with with how this game works, and we have a woman standing around. Alright. That's not her though, she has black hair. So I don't think that's our target. Alright, let's go prone behind a little bush here, and I guess we'll deploy our drone, have a little look around and see what's up. I have no idea, because this is just like a small side objective. I don't know if there's any enemies around. I would think so, of course. But I don't know how many, what to expect, or anything like that, because this is the first like solo... Okay, yeah, we have a first trooper right there. Is that the woman we need to kill? I'm not sure. Just a random civilian walking around. A few random civilians, actually. Alright, so we have... Oh, we need to get away from... We almost got spotted there by one of the soldiers, but we have 3 soldiers around. Low battery. Okay, so we have to go back pretty soon. Or we can just do that now, I guess. So there are about 3 bad guys, and they're on the other side of the village. That is what we needed to know. Let's see if we can grab a bit of high ground and snipe some of these guys. There might be maybe targets in the buildings as well. That much I don't know. But we'll see. We'll find out as we get closer. Oh shit! Oh, I did a sliding off of this, of that rock face there. Okay. Alright, so wind is pointing in our direction, as you can see in the top center. It's about 9 meters per second, I guess, which it seems to be like that all the time. Not entirely sure. But we can't see much from here, so we're going to cross the road and I guess take a position by those rocks right there. not to be seen by anyone. We didn't scout anything in the hills, so there might still be enemies here. Wait. Ah, that's the spot. Alright, so that is 2 targets at 70 meters. That should be pretty easy, I guess. This guy is kind of distracted. He's talking on the phone, so I'm thinking we are going to shoot this guy first. And then we're going to shoot that guy.
I'm taking fire!
What? He was suspicious right away.
Defensive positions!
And that's the woman right there, I think. One target down. She was taking cover. I don't think the civilians do that. I would think they would just run away. Alright, so we have a 3rd target and a 4th one inside the building. Let's move. Let's change positions. I don't want to stay here. They might have an idea of where I am. So, and I remember actually this AI is pretty good at taking cover from sniper fire in certain directions. Like if they know where a shot came from or like the general area, then they will take cover and they won't really expose themselves. AI is pretty good in that way. This is kind of annoying, like every time we reach the, the center of this little town That's panicking civilians right there, okay. So they're dead. Nothing too difficult for now. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. Yeah, and that is something I wish we could turn off, because I'm already playing on the highest difficulty level, but it still shows me if we are going to be detected or not. And he has a helmet, doesn't he? Yeah. And I can't lean. It is annoying. Oh, shit. Right. Alright. I purchased a flashlight for my gun, by the way. As you can see. You don't really need it, but it's there. Single bullet to the head was still enough to kill this guy. Alright, let's grab some loot. See what he has. He had a frag grenade. That's good to know. I don't think there's anyone else in the village. She was armed. Good to know. Flash grenade, and frag grenade. Okay. Doesn't really seem to do much for us killing this woman, because there's no like confirmation we did it. But it's, I guess, just a nice little side objective. What's this? Mechanical parts that we can find. And that's in the building here somewhere, I guess. So yeah, I forgot all about that. We can use those to create upgrades, I think. I don't exactly remember. But we'll see. If we can find it. And it might be on the upper floor, I guess. If we can get there. Or, it's over here. Never mind. Right, so we got some loot from that. Hold left mouse button to melee, attack, or vault. That's weird. Everybody's just panicked. Right, that's a civilian. And this is the right building, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, cool.
I know nothing. Don't kill me.
Right, let's grab the contents of this box, and there's a second box around here somewhere, I think.
I know nothing. Don't kill me.
No, I'm not planning to, buddy. You're safe from me as long as you don't pick up a gun.
I'm unarmed. We're unarmed. We're not a threat. I'm unarmed. I'm unarmed.
Please, don't shoot me.
We are surrender. Don't shoot
Right,
us.
so that's it. Cool. So we've got everything. Is there anything else close by that we could do? Because this was quite short. We have an outpost in a mining town. I feel like we could go there, or we have a point of interest right here with some trading goods, but the outpost sounds better. Much better. It's 600 meters, so we're going to go back to my car and we're going to drive over there. Now, one thing I like about this game is that it doesn't seem to have a huge amount of enemies in it, but more like, you know, small little groups like this. They are separatists, they are kind of like rebels, I guess, so it makes sense for them not to have huge groups of them around unless they go for some kind of attack, you know, and other times they should just kind of be a few guys here and there in small groups staying together, helping each other out, protecting each other, and that seems to be exactly what this game does. So now we only have 4 enemies and the target. I think that's quite cool, instead of having 12 or, I don't know, much bigger numbers like you can get in other games. Let's turn the lights off. It's still dark, I don't want to attract any attention if I don't have to. We do have the radio. Apparently the radio's silent. So we're 200 meters out. We have some nice bushes that we can use. Of course we have the high ground, which we will take and use. And the next video is going to be a regular mission. It is going to be an objective that I already took once in when it was still in beta. Man, why can't I get up on these rocks? I want to get up on the rocks. Well, I guess we'll go down on this side then. I thought it was all one big rock outcropping. Apparently not. That's fine. We can go on this little bit of rock in cover. So we have a mortar positioned right over there. We have a vehicle that's armed. We have a target. Let us see if we can attack some of these guys, or if we can find any more. So we have a target down there. Oh, a sniper. Right, we have another target in the back there that was kind of concealed by the roof of the gas station. One guy at the bottom there. And I saw one guy earlier somewhere. I think he's over by the entrance to this building. Somewhere. Or maybe that's the guide who's walking right there. Yeah, I think that's him. So we have 3 targets over here. Or 2 over here and 1 over there. Ah, and we have 2 guys by the road. 5th guy by the billboard. That should be about it, I think. Alright. Let's crouch down for a second. We want to get rid of the sniper first, I think. There he is. At 100 meters. 111 meters, but that's okay. We can adjust the range. Hold breath. There we go. Bullet can in all its glory. That guy was well hidden though. 170. Let's set it at 150. We have side wind coming from the left. But I think by most standards we always kind of overcompensate. So we're not going to do that a lot right now. Just a little bit to the left of his head. And that seems to be dead center. Like actually his forehead. I need to get up a little bit. We have a guy by the mortar. We don't want him to be around for too much longer. Let's go back to 100. Actually, we have the guy by the road somewhere. Ah, he's walking away. Alright. I lost track of the guy by the road. I had a feeling maybe he went inside over there, but I didn't see him move in. I wonder if we shoot this stuff, will it explode?
We're under attack!
No.
Take cover!
Damn it. Should have shot the...
We need mortars here.
Oh! He's suffering. I sound way too happy because of that. That is not... that is
Suppressing
not
fire
okay.
on enemy position. Firing mortars!
Oh! Oh shit. Shit! I need to run! Oh fuck. Holy shit. Going the wrong way.
Lost eyes on the target.
It's so good, man. Like, they have no idea exactly where I am, but they know the shot came from somewhere, so they're always going to use some kind of method, like a mortar, to get at me. While everybody else takes pretty good cover behind, you know, whatever they can find. And they don't really stick out their head all too much, which I think is really cool. Now we're out in the open. I don't like this. The guy by the mortar is gone. He would have been an easy target, but he just shot a few rounds and then he made himself scarce. And these guys are still covering, or taking cover. That guy bled out, I think. They were too scared to help him. So now what we need to try to do is get a flank or a better angle so we can shoot those guys behind cover. And I want to find the guy who was behind the mortar.
We need support! Stay in cover!
Almost there. Didn't see. That's the guy that shot the mortar, I think, probably. And these guys are interesting as far as video AI or video game AI goes. Because most games, the enemy, they just kind of wander around. They make themselves easy targets, and they don't do that in this game. So, yeah. Kudos for that, because that is really cool. Now I kind of have to work my angles, I have to stay on the move. I can't just stay in one position, which you can do in Sniper Elite, for example. You can just kind of let people come towards you. These guys are much more careful and conservative of their life, I think.
No insurgents in sight. Area clear.
And it's been too long since they saw anyone. But of course they are very wrong about thinking I'm not there anymore. Right behind his ear. But he's the easier target. This guy is closer to cover. Ooh, we have another guy over there. So there's more targets than I thought there were, I think. Wind is almost coming directly at me. So this is not too hard. I just have to pick my targets. Ooh, the guy in the back there is kind of looking this way. He's taking cover. This guy needs to die. In comes the bullet. Right, so we have one guy left.
Shit, it's one of ours.
And he found a body. Can we?
Locate and neutralize the
We
enemy.
can. Cool. Now I will die very quickly because I'm playing on the highest difficulty level available.
Shit, it's one of ours. Roger. Investigate
Oh, it's so easy. I don't want to do it. Let's switch back to 0. I want to see if I can sneak up on him and just melee him from the back. I don't remember if that's a thing in this game, but I'm guessing it is. I would think so. But first I want to check if the coast is entirely clear. It is not, because I'm hearing footsteps. Oh boy. There's somebody in the building, I think. Alright, so there is a bit of leaning once you get close to cover, but that's not good for me, I don't think. I don't like that a whole lot. Is that there? Yes, it is. He needs to go. We're not going to sneak up on him, we just need to take care of him, then we can go for the building. Right, so these doors can't be opened.
Get down now!
It's kind of weird. I'm hearing footsteps inside, but there doesn't seem to be a way to get inside, actually. There's still a guy around here somewhere. Ooh.
I can't see him.
Pressed the wrong button there. For some reason I went back to Windows.
Keep your heads down!
Not sure what's up with that. Almost sounds like there's 2 guys left alive. Oh, we can do something with this? Maybe? No? No. Alright. Come out, wherever you are. I have to be a lot more careful in this game than in Sniper Elite 4, I think, because I die a little bit quicker, and because it's always third person or first person, it's kind of hard to check where the enemy is without exposing myself. So, yeah.
Report!
I like it. They already know I'm here, so I don't care too much if they see my drone. And these things are lighting up a little bit, so I'm guessing they explode, or they can explode. Where the hell is the enemy, man? It doesn't feel like there's anybody there. Well, we still have the radio contact. Oh, on the road there. Okay, yeah. He's mine. What's this? What can I do? Hide? In the back of the car? That is awesome. I had no idea that was a thing. He's there. I see you. And these guys are pretty good at spotting you as well, so do need to be careful here. I could just shoot him. I kind of want to see if there was melee. So I think there was. I don't exactly remember though. It's kind of hard to get to though. That's annoying. Yes, it is. And he just turned invisible. I'm stabbing a whole lot of nothing. That was kind of the animation bugging out, I guess. Okay. But there was a guy. That's good to know. So, did we take everything? I think so. We have a bunch of dead guys all over the place. We have some explosive parts. That thing, I suppose. Now we have some stuff that we could take. Sabotage. We can sabotage something here. Interesting. What can we sabotage? Ooh, we have some loot. Doesn't show me anything that I could sabotage, but... Nope. Okay. We're going to go over here, I guess. There was, I think, if I remember the map correctly, yeah, there's some stuff here that we can take. Why I didn't see this the first time around, I have no idea. I wasn't paying too much attention, I guess. But we found some stuff. It doesn't really tell us what we got and what I can do with it. But somewhere, some numbers are going up. Alright, I think we got everything. That's going to be it for this episode, so please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see me take on the next big story mission. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.